this is Electa, and today I will show you how to play Among Us. I'm going to explain to you the very basics. This is for beginners players who don't know what to do when they're opening the game. To play this game, you have to know the game from two different perspectives. One of them is the perspective of the crewmate, and the other is the perspective of the imposter. So what's going on in this game? It's usually played by 10 people, and usually one of them is the imposter. All the others are the crew members. Unless of course you're playing a little bit more advanced mode of the game, where you may have two imposters, for example. So when the game is beginning, you are either a crewmate or an imposter. Most of the times you're going to be a crewmate. So what is your mission? I'm going to play a little bit here on free play on this map, the Skeld, which is the easiest and the first map that you will be playing. And hello Senpai Moon. So we're starting here on the Skeld, and you will find yourself around this cafeteria table. There will be other people around you. What you have to do as a crewmate to beat the imposter is to perform successfully all these tasks that you see on the upper left of the screen. For example, here on this, of course now this is not a real game, it's just something like a sandbox where you can play and learn the game. Admin swipe card, this comes very often. So you go down, this is the cafeteria, and when you go down and to the right, this is the admin place. You will see. So how to do the admin card? Just click once on the card and then click and drag the card steadily but surely, because if you do it too slow it won't get accepted. If you do it too fast it won't get accepted. So let's see more tasks. Upper engine. The upper engine is, we have here a map. So this is the cafeteria, the place where you start. We are here now in admin, and the upper engine is here on the left. It will take you a while to learn this map by heart, but not that much really, it's not that hard. Imagine that you are on the Enterprise on a Star Trek spaceship. So you have upper engine here, lower engine here, we have the reactor, security is opposite, the med bay, electrical, storage, communications, shields, navigation, and weapons. Where you see this exclamation mark, it means that you have a quest there or a task to perform. So if you don't remember where the upper engine is, you can look at the map. So I wonder why it's in lower engine. Maybe it's because the task ends there. Let's just go to the upper engine now. So while you're doing these tasks, you have to be careful not to get killed by the imposter. Just drag this to the middle. Now we go to the lower engine. Do the same thing. Align engine output. So this task has two parts. Okay, so this task has been completed, and you see that this bar grows and now it's in the middle. When you have more players, this bar is slowly filling up. It depends on the players. Some players really do know how to do tasks and others don't. So in some games this will go fast, in others it won't go at all. But it's a sure way to beat the imposter apart from kicking him out, and we're going to talk about this in a minute. Right now I'm gonna go to weapons. Download the data. Okay, now I'm going down to admin. And upload the data. This is a tutorial I'm making for a friend. I don't want it to get too elaborate, so I'm really trying to keep it short here. So if you go to electrical, you have to calibrate the distributor here. Electrical has a lot of different tasks here, but right now we're getting only this one. So this task is a bit hard if you're doing it on a mobile device. I could really only manage to do this when playing on the computer. So what you do is just click, click, click. If you don't make it on time, you have to do it again. So normally the crew would have just won because the taskbar is full. For free play we issue new tasks instead. So now I'm not going to show you all the tasks of the game. This is something you can slowly discover for yourself, but I want to talk to you now a little bit about the gameplay. So this is a game of deception. You have to discover the deception, or you have to create the deception if you are the imposter. And a great place to look around is cams here, or security. If you click here, you are able to see what's going on in some key parts of the ship, and this is very helpful. You can either see a murder taking place, or you can just look and make a note of where people are going. If you are an imposter, now let's talk a little bit about that. If you're an imposter, you have access to several different things in this game. For example, the vents. This is a vent. Now I'm not an imposter, but if I were, I would be able to go down this vent and come out either in electrical here or in medbay. So for example, if I would come here, kill the dummy, and then escape by going inside the vent and coming out in another room. This prevents me from having to go out and say someone is coming from the upper reactor, and they see me and they say, oh, it's you who killed the dummy or the green guy. The other thing that you have to do as an imposter, first you have to kill everyone, okay? But there is a cooldown between kills normally. The second thing that will help you is to sabotage. You have access here to a sabotage map. It's like this one, but it's a bit different if you are an imposter. And you can, for example, select to sabotage the reactor or communications or O2. Be careful if you go for O2 and people do not manage to switch it off, you're going to win because they will run out of oxygen. Now we don't know if the imposter also runs out of oxygen. That's something that has not been specified, but in the game actually he wins. So I'm going to leave this game now and I'm going to play a public game so that you understand what it means in practice. So you can see here there is one imposter on this map, and we have discussion time 15 seconds and voting time 120 seconds. Player speed is 1, kill cooldown 20 seconds, the distance is normal. The tasks are 1 common, 1 long and 2 short. You will now see. So here it says crewmate, which means that now I am a crewmate. Let me go to electrical really fast, because there is 20 seconds kill cooldown, so the imposter cannot kill me before these 20 seconds pass in the beginning of the round. This has 2 parts, so I'm going now to go to navigation real fast. Oh, a dead body. So I clicked there and reported, and I thought it was yellow that I saw going on, but I'm not sure because I was so they're asking where was it? It was in weapons. I saw yellow coming out of the room, but now not sure of the color 100%. So now we are discussing. We have I don't know, 15 seconds to discuss, and then the voting starts. Usually yellow would have to defend himself because I am sort of accusing him. I should actually vote for yellow, but I didn't pay much attention. Hello, XTC. I'm making this stream as a part of a tutorial for a friend to learn the game, so I'm explaining now what I'm doing real fast now, trying to do the tasks. Okay, in the beginning you can take your time a little bit. Only when you really learn the tasks you can try to do them faster. So what if you get killed a few times? It doesn't matter. So I have to go to admin now. Oh, I just met Cyan. Where was the body? So look, yellow called the meeting because there is this thing here. He found the body. This is a little bit suspicious because we were suspicious of yellow, and now he's finding a body. He could have self-reported. Cyan was in comms and me outside. So it's a little bit suspicious. We have no proof, but yellow is not defending himself here. He should have been defending himself. So only black and I voted for yellow. So because most people skipped the vote, he was not ejected. This is how voting works. So the person who gets the most votes, who is the most sus or suspicious, and gets kicked off the spaceship. So now I'm going to go to do the... Oh, look how many people left. It's not good. It's not nice when people leave. Most of the times it disconnects, but Cyan. So you have to keep track where people are going. Now fixing the cables. Okay, so we won, victory, but this means probably that the imposter simply disconnected. Okay, it's a private room. I'm going to leave and try to find a game with more people. So now I am orange. I don't like being orange. I prefer to be yellow or pink. Okay, so there are 10 out of 10. Kill cooldown 40 seconds. That's not good. That's too much for the imposter. Everyone's leaving because nobody wants to have 40 seconds cooldown as an imposter. You see here we have 25. Pink, yeah, I'm pink. So, not many tasks. You will find that most of the public games have few tasks. It's mostly people who are not very familiar with the game. I'm a crewmate again. Okay. This means that the purple guy has hacked the game and killed everyone at the second the game started. So this guy should be reported, but right now you can't report him. There is a future update coming up which is going to allow creation of accounts, and then you can report people for being toxic or for being hackers. Yes, XTC, you know, why would you indeed? I mean, it's just silly. I mean, what kind of satisfaction are you getting? Okay, you killed everyone with a hack. How does that make you cool? Skipping vote here. He called the meeting for reasons unexplained, as the Michael Jackson song says. Oh, now he's saying killer. Who is the killer? Nobody by that name here. Okay, so they are leaving or disconnecting. These people are leaving. You can leave from here the game. But I don't think it's right to leave a game. Even if you're dead and you're a ghost. It's just not right to leave and abandon the rest of the people who are trying to win. You should try to help them. You can do this as a ghost. So now the voting ends in 50 seconds. This is why these settings are a little bit too long for a public game, because you always have a guy who is AFK. So now white hasn't voted. When you see this red circle, it says I voted, I voted. The green guys have disconnected, the gray guys have disconnected, and this guy has been killed. And you see the X. Or disconnected before this guy is disconnected, before the meeting was called. Oh, look. everyone, 2 people voted for white, and because he had the most votes, he was kicked. Yeah, oh my god. Come on, XTC. Our win. Don't remind me of that epic waiting. I've never experienced that before. Okay, actually I would like to be killed here so that you guys can see what it means to be a ghost. Let me start the wires. So the wires have 3 parts. It's a long task. It's one in storage, one in admin, and the final should be either in cafeteria or security. Okay. So purple passed by, he didn't kill me because he probably killed all the others, so that's why he won. Oh, I'm pink. Cool. Let's see here. Anonymous votes. This is a new setting from last update. 1 imposter, player speed 1, kill cooldown 20 seconds. Okay, the usual tasks. I normally have 2 common tasks in my games. Voting time far too much in my opinion, should be 75, not 2 minutes. And you always have the spammer here who is going to spam start. Let me be the imposter now. No, okay. Okay, I'm going to electrical. Push this up and now go to upper engine to divert the power. Lime running around. I'm noting that. Okay, now we have to run because the imposter is sabotaging. There are 2 places now where we have to do something to prevent 6, 8, 5, 3, 6. Okay, now we have to run to the other side. Someone fixed it from the other side. I can't believe there were 3 people here and I had to come and switch it off. If you don't do this, you will lose. You will be out of oxygen. So now the doors were closed by the imposter. Sometimes he will close the doors to plan a kill in a better way. So I'm gonna go now to cafeteria to empty the garbage. Once all the tasks have been completed, then I'm looking around for suspicious people, for dead bodies, and I'm going to security to watch the cameras. But I normally don't watch the cameras before all tasks have been completed. That's because it's kind of unfair to do it in the beginning. So, who found it? Green guy found lime. In navigation. Okay, navigation. I was in storage. Anyone saw anything? Nobody. No, so let's skip. Clicking here to skip. Now we're waiting for Cyan to vote. Cyan got a vote from white and yellow got a vote from green, but most of the people skipped, so nobody was ejected. Clicking and holding down. Now there's one task left in O2. Reactor meltdown. So Cyan is a bit sus now. I don't know, he hesitated there. But you know, imposters can also fix what they're sabotaging, so you can't really tell. But to me, Cyan is a bit sus now. Sus means suspicious. White? White didn't do anything. He didn't even bother appearing. Okay, all tasks are done. I will click here to hide them. And now I'm going to go to security, guys, because this is what I love to do. I love to watch where people are going. Cyan. Cyan over there is sus. Yellow down there. I don't think yellow is the imposter. Green is here looking at cameras. Okay. Let's see. Oh, lights out. We have to fix them, but this is a little bit dangerous now. We may get killed. Black. Why is black there? Green. This is the... Oh my god, I die. I'm gonna die now. No, it's not green. If it were green and he closed the doors, it would have been really cool to kill me and then went out, but everyone is afraid of the other person. Okay, again reactor meltdown. I'm going to reactor. So you're gonna have to have two users here, one up and one down, pressing this at the same time. So you see what black did? He closed here the doors, killed me, and now he vented out and went here to medbay and then out in cafeteria. Now the doors opened and green found me. Green may know that I was with black if he was attentive. Let's see. So the imposter, he's trying to deceive people now. He's saying, where? And green is replying, security. But unfortunately green is not suspecting him. Cyan doesn't know. So now that there are only 3 people left, if they don't vote him out, the imposter, if they don't vote him out, it's enough. Oh, look, black was following pink. Black is sus. Very good, green, very good. So if they don't vote him out now, it's enough for him to kill one of them and he wins. So now he's making his case. He says, I was running through cafeteria, but look, the others have voted him out. So even though I'm dead, he was the imposter and we're winning. Okay guys, I think you're getting an idea about how this game works. I would recommend that you go and watch one of my videos where I am the imposter, where you can see how to play the imposter. I'm going to turn now this stream off and I'm going to come back online in a few minutes with streaming Bloons Monkey City. And I will also upload this on YouTube for people to watch when they want to know how to play the game. Okay, I will see you in a couple of minutes.